Hey everybody, welcome to your latest workout of my 6-week beginner's full body workout plan. Today's workout is going to be a HIIT style workout. So HIIT stands for high intensity interval training. What we're going to be doing is 6 exercises. We're going to be alternating a strength exercise, so either an upper body, lower body, or core move, followed by some kind of cardio exercise. I'm going to be giving you lots of different variations that you can modify and follow along with. We're going to be doing a 30-second work to 30-second rest ratio. If 30 seconds of work is too long for you, bump it down to 15 or 20 seconds. There's going to be a timer on screen as always. If 30 seconds is a little too short, do 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest, or 45 seconds. This is your workout, so I want you to customize it to your needs as long as it fits your fitness level and keeps you healthy and safe. As always, before starting exercise, make sure you have checked in with your doctor or physician, making sure that you are safe to go ahead and exercise. If you've done all that, I'd like you to grab a water bottle, a mat if you want one, and then pretty much all of the exercises can be done with body weight. One of the shoulder exercises, it would be beneficial to have a little bit of weight, so either a pair of dumbbells, some soup cans, water bottles, even shampoo bottles, whatever you have laying around at your house. A textbook will work just perfectly fine. Again, I'll demonstrate with body weight, and we can go from there. Awesome, so we're gonna start with a quick warm up to get us started, and then we'll be on our way. So just to start, we're gonna start with some high knees. We're gonna be marching on the spot. Good, I want you to think about keeping your arms moving, picking those knees up as best as you can. Nice tall posture, keeping your shoulders back. Awesome. All right, we're gonna go into our arm circles. So little circles forward, gradually progressing, getting bigger and bigger, getting that full range of motion out of your shoulders. Good, all right, we're gonna take it back now. So going from those tiny circles, slowly getting bigger, working backwards till we have our full circle. Good, all right, we're gonna stop that one there. We are gonna go into some on the spot butt kickers. So option 1 is you're just kicking your heel towards your glutes on the spot, feeling the stretch in the back of your legs. If you want to pick it up, take it into a little bit of a jog, keeping those arms moving right on the spot here. Awesome. Again, we can always walk it out here. Good. Remember to breathe. All right, last couple of seconds, and good. All right, we're gonna take it into lateral walks here. So option 1, you might be standing a little bit more upright. You're stepping to the side and tapping. Option 2 is you're getting a little bit lower, really starting to feel the quads, the glutes, the hamstrings, the muscles of the leg fire as we get warmed up here. Good, really press off through your feet, core nice and tight. Good, last couple, and done. All right, we're gonna take it into a little bit of a rotation. So tiny step back, you're gonna rotate, step up to center, step back, rotate. Good, if you wanna take it a little deeper, you can lunge, rotate, up to center, lunge, and rotate, and up to center. Make sure whatever you're doing, that lead front leg is a nice solid support for you. So your big toe, little toe, and heel are pressed into the ground. Good, one more each side here. And done. All right, we're gonna take it into our hip openers. So if you need to hold onto a wall, chair, sofa, feel free. What you're gonna do is you're gonna bring your knee up, out, and away from your body, tap it on the ground, and bring it back to center. Alternating sides. Your circle might be a little bit smaller than mine. Maybe your hips can just go to here. That is totally fine. Work within your range of motion and what is comfortable for you. Good, this is really good at getting our hips nice and opened up, especially if we've been sitting all day. All right, one more on each side. Good, all right, last thing, we're gonna take it into our sweeps. So heel down, toe up, sweeping past the shin, coming up to standing, and just gracefully sweeping over our shin. You should feel a light stretch in the back of your hamstring, back of your leg here. If it's a super intense burning feeling, you're probably going a little bit too low and just need to come up a little bit higher. Good, we're gonna go one more each side here. Awesome. All right, last thing. I said that was the last thing. I was kidding. I'm gonna do a little bit of shadow skipping. So you pretend you have a skipping rope and you're skipping on the spot. If jumping is not in the cards for you, again, marching on the spot is perfect. Good, so jumping on the spot, getting our heart rate ready for our HIIT workout. That's it, keep those arms moving. Whew. It's hard to exercise and talk at the same time. All right, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alrighty, hope everybody's heart is feeling ready, muscles are warm. Grab a sip of water and we're gonna get right into our workout. Alrighty, so like I said, 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest. We are gonna be starting with a high knee or jog on the spot. So option 1 is our marching. Option 2, we pick it up a little bit into a jog. Option 3, we pick our knees up into full high knees. And option 4, if you're feeling super ambitious, are called heel taps. So I'm gonna be tapping my heels on the spot. Again, that's pretty advanced. I would stick to jogging, your marching, your basic high knees. But if you really want a challenge, you can try that. We're gonna be going 30 seconds on, 30 seconds of rest, and then I'll be explaining the next exercise. All right, if we're ready, and dun, dun, dun. All right, that's our noise. So again, 1, marching it out here. This should be a challenging 30 seconds. So you wanna get your heart rate up, get moving, good. Maybe you pick it up into a jog for 5 seconds, and then you take it back into your march. Whatever is comfortable for you, but I want you to challenge yourself. Good, last 10 seconds. That's it, keep those arms moving, heart rate up. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Whew. All right, 30 seconds of rest. Next exercise, we have a lower body strength exercise. We're gonna be doing lunges. If you need to hold on to a wall or a chair or something, feel free. For your lunge, you're gonna make sure your heel, big toe, little toe are planted into the ground. You're gonna step back so your knee is just over top of your ankle, your chest and shoulders are up. Come up to standing and switch legs. If you wanna make it more challenging, you can add some dumbbells at your sides. All right, so 30 seconds and we're going. Good, so coming down and up with control. If you're a little bit more a beginner, just don't lunge as deep, come a little bit higher up and switch. Good, already halfway. I want you to check in, make sure that foot is ground down. Our chest and shoulders are open. Last few seconds for 4, 3, 2, and time. Alrighty, next up we have another cardio move. This is gonna be a side shuffle. So option 1, we're doing our side step taps. Awesome lateral movement. Option 2 is we're taking it a little bit faster. Option 3 is we're staying down. And option 4 is we're hopping side to side, touching the ground. All right, in 3, 2, and go. All right, so maybe you're at the step tap here. Really want you to try to pick it up, push the pace, get down into your legs, use your arms, good. Maybe you're on the side to side hop, getting down nice and low. Whatever you're doing, you've got 10 more seconds. So challenge yourself, push through for 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Woo! Alrighty. My heart rate is racing. Next up, we have an upper body exercise. We're gonna be doing lateral raises. This is where it would be awesome to have either soup cans, dumbbells, some kind of weight. If you don't, no problem. This is gonna be working the kind of sides of your shoulders here. What we're gonna be doing, keeping our core nice and tight, raising our arms out almost like a Y. So I don't want a complete straight line with your arms, but rather slightly in front of you. It helps to protect your shoulders. So we're coming up, hold, and down. Good. Slight bend in the elbows here. Your arms shouldn't be super straight. Good, and down. Should feel those shoulders burning now. Make sure we're coming up to about shoulder height, so I'm not way up here. I'm right to my shoulders. Down with control. Up for 2, 1, down for 2. Alrighty. We are on to another cardio move. We're gonna be doing mountain climbers. So I'm gonna grab my mat. Alrighty, so for this guy, this is a cardio exercise. Hands are planted. Option A is you start here in your plank, you tuck one leg in, bring it out. Tuck it in, bring it out. Option 2 is you're jogging it out. And go. Maybe if you're a beginner, maybe you tuck, tuck, come to the knees for a second, back up, tuck, tuck, but to keep your core engaged, rather than just sinking in your hips or sinking like this, keep that plank when you come on your knees. So I'm doing my tucks, and maybe I need to come down. Okay, come to my knees for a couple seconds, and back up. That way we're getting stronger each time. We've got 3 seconds, push through, 2, 1, and time. Whew. All right, last exercise in this circuit. We have a core exercise, an ab exercise. I'm gonna get you to come down, lay on your back. We're gonna put your feet up in the air, hands behind your head, and we're gonna reach up to the opposite toe from the opposite hand. So my left hand reaches for my right foot, my right hand reaches for my left foot. Another option, knees bent, reaching towards the knees. 30 seconds here, and go. Good, I want you to check in, make sure that lower back is pressed into the ground. Maybe this is where you stay today, pressing your lower back into the ground. Maybe you add your reaches. Do what your level of fitness permits you to do. Good. Last few seconds. Keep reaching. Feel those abs. Whew. And done. All right, that is 1 round. I'm gonna be doing 3 rounds today, if that was enough for you. Do a little stretch. I have one at the end of the video. And maybe next week you do 2 rounds of the workout. Or if you want to do the 2nd round, but maybe you're gonna do 20 seconds of rest for 40 seconds, do what makes sense for you. Challenge yourself, but don't overdo it. I'm gonna be going back, starting with my high knees. And go. All right, back to our high knees or jogging on the spot. If you needed a little bit more rest between rounds, pause the video, grab your water, take a couple minutes, and then come right back to the workout. I'll be right here waiting. Awesome. Halfway, we've got 15 seconds to go. If you're marching, focus on getting those knees up nice and high, swinging your arms. Your arms actually help you drive your legs up and move faster. Good, you've got 3 seconds, 2, and time. All right, 2nd exercise, back into our lunges. Again, you might be getting a little bit fatigued here. Maybe your legs are getting tired. Just don't go as deep. Take your time, take off a few seconds, do what makes sense for you. If you thought, oh, I want to challenge myself a little bit, grab your soup can, grab your dumbbells for lunges. I either hold my dumbbells down at my side, or I'll just hold 1 dumbbell out in front of me. All right, so 30 seconds here, making sure our front foot is nice and planted, that my toes aren't coming up, my heels aren't coming up, but I've got a good stable base, using my glutes, squeezing them as I come up to the top, and breathing. I want you to think about exhaling as you stand up to the top. Inhale down, exhale at the top. Good, last 5 seconds. Get in a few more. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Okay, cardio, side shuffle. Again, maybe you were doing a step tap, maybe we're doing a little bit of a quick shuffle, and maybe we're doing the ground tap. This is an awesome exercise to incorporate because a lot of us end up doing only exercises in one plane of motion. So walking, all that kind of stuff, you're in this plane of motion, but stepping out laterally to the side is really great for injury prevention, especially as you get older. And go. Because if you fall, often you're coming out laterally to the side and your muscles aren't used to that kind of stability. And so this is really awesome for keeping you safe, healthy and getting your muscles active in many planes of motion. All right, we're halfway. If you can, pick it up here. Maybe you're coming to those jump hop taps. Maybe you're coming back into your step taps. Last 5 seconds. Accelerate to the end. Whew. Nice. Alrighty. Back to our lateral raises. By the way, I always forget to say this, grab water whenever you need. Super important to hydrate while you work out. As you sweat, you lose a lot of water, and so it's really important to drink that water up to rehydrate yourself, your body, and your muscles. Alrighty, and go. We're coming back into our lateral raises. So again, I'm standing up nice and tall. I don't have this big arch in my back or I'm swinging, my core's tucked under, glutes are tight. Just moving through my arms. Good. Make sure your arms are at almost like a Y. We don't want to be with our arms straight beside us. That's a little bit hard on our shoulders. Coming up to a Y and down with control. For 3, 2, and time. Alrighty. Taking it into our mountain climber. Again here, focusing on a tight core, doing what you can. So if you can jog the mountain climber for 5 seconds, then you need to walk the mountain climber. Work on that. That's how we get stronger and better at things, is by doing something that's a little bit more challenging, backing off, challenging, and eventually we can spend more time doing the things that are challenging. All right, 30 seconds here. So again, I'm walking my knees in. Good, my hips are at a neutral level, so my body's in a nice straight line. My hips aren't up here, they're not up here. Core is tight, and we're here. Good, 15 seconds. If you're jogging it, try to keep those hips nice and still. Hug the knees into the chest. Good, last 5 seconds for 4, 3, 2, and time. Whew. Alrighty, last one, alternating toe touches, ab exercise. You guys are doing awesome out there. Keep it up. I'm coming onto my back. I either have my knees bent or my legs straight in the air, and I'm really focusing on that reach across as I come up. All right. Whew. Again, checking in, lower back pressed into the mat. Don't have a huge gap here. And go. Don't know what that was. All right, good. So reaching up, my feet are flexed, so I'm engaging my leg muscles while I do this. Reaching towards that opposite foot or that opposite knee. Again, legs are flexed here. Reaching down and up. I'm nice and controlled, nice and slow. It's a very tiny movement. I'm not jerking up and down. It's a small motion. Good. All right, so that was our second round. We have one more round left to go today. I encourage you to stay with me if you can. Grab your water, pause the video if you need to, and then hop right back into it. Don't go lay in your bed. Don't go over to the cupboard or wherever. Just get your water and then get back to it. You've got 6 more minutes to go, then we're done. Stay with it. We are gonna be going right back into our high knees. In 3, 2, and go. All right, so picking those knees up in that march. Maybe we're jogging, and maybe we're bringing our feet up. Good. No matter what variation you're doing, I really want you to focus on swinging your arms. See how big my arms are moving in front and behind my body, driving my elbows, no matter where I'm at. Good, that's getting the most out of this exercise. Make sure your shoulders are rolled back. You're standing up nice and tall. You've got 4, 3, 2, and time. Alrighty, last lunges of the day. Get ready. Maybe you grab that water bottle or that dumbbell for this set. Whew. Get ready for those legs. If you want a challenge, maybe you stick to lunges on one leg for 15 seconds, then the other leg for 15 seconds. So you're working that one leg's muscles a little bit longer and then switching, or you can stick with the alternating. All right, in 3, 2, and go. All right, so stepping back, knee over ankle, coming up to the top, squeezing the glutes, Coming back down. Upper body's nice and tall. Back up to the top. Good, I don't want to see anyone hunching forward like this. Roll the shoulders back. Core nice and tight. Good, last 10 seconds. Really press through that heel. Use those glutes as you stand up at the top. Good, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Alrighty, back to that side shuffle. Whew. Grab some water. All right, 10 more seconds, breathe here. Get loose, get ready. I want you to go as hard as you can in these 30 seconds. That's what HIIT's all about, challenging yourself, pushing the pace, then you get to rest. All right, let's go. So we're going down, and down, and down. Good. That's it, get low, use those legs. If we're up here, we're going fast. We're tapping back and forth. Sink a little bit lower if you can, no matter what variation you're doing. You've got 10 seconds to go. Good, press through those feet. That's it, last couple steps. Sink low for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Whew. Alrighty, 3 more exercises left today. Then we're all done. Grab those weights for your lateral raises. If your shoulders are getting pretty tired here, instead of doing 2 arms, just go 1 arm at a time, so you're gonna alternate. If you want a little bit of a challenge, if you're like, my shoulders aren't too sore, what you're gonna do is you're gonna keep your arms up, 1 arm down, the other stays up, down and up. That one's pretty challenging though. I'd stick to the regular one if you can, but either of those variations are a good option too. Awesome, so core is nice and tight, feet are strong. We're lifting in a Y shape with our arms are slightly bent. And we're coming just up to our shoulders. We're not coming any higher. Good. Last 10 seconds. Good, we've got 5 seconds. I'm gonna hold it at the top for the last 3, 2, 1, and time. Whew. Alrighty, last cardio move of the day. Oh. Alrighty, back into those mountain climbers. If you are really getting tired here and the mountain climbers aren't working out, just hold that plank for me, either on your arms or on your knees, whatever you've got to do. You've got 30 seconds and go. Alright, so maybe you're in that plank, maybe those knees are coming in, 1 foot in front of the other. That's it, you're working through these 30 seconds. It probably hurts, it's hard. Keep going. A lot of it is in your head. Mind over body right here. Final 10 seconds. Good. See if you can pick it up. That's it. Feel those shoulders. Thank your body. You've got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, last exercise of this HIIT workout. Alternating toe touches. Abs are gonna be working. Then you're gonna be all done. So come back onto your back. We've got about 10 seconds here. Maybe you take it up to the knees this time. Maybe you straighten your legs. Totally up to you. But get ready to brace that core. Use your abs nice and slow and go. All right, so opposite knee, opposite hand, or again, opposite foot to opposite hand. Nice and slow here. I want to think about using my abs as I sit up and as I sit down. It's not a slow up and down, it's slow and slow. That way, rather than momentum, I'm using my muscles here the whole time. You guys are almost done. Last couple crunches. Don't give up. And we're done. Woo! Awesome job, everybody. Super proud of you guys. I'm gonna do like a couple minutes of stretching. You can do your own stretches if you want to, but I would highly, highly, highly recommend that you stretch after your workout. It's super important for your recovery, for your muscles. If you can stretch and not get super tight, you're gonna be able to work out more, be more functional. So please don't skip it. It's only a couple minutes. You can watch a YouTube video, listen to a podcast, do whatever, but you really should stretch. So what we are going to do is we are going to come sit down. We're gonna have one foot tucked in like this against our inner thigh, one leg out. We're gonna grab our toe, reach up overhead, and reach towards that foot. So I don't want you to think of facing down. I want you to think of opening up through your side body, reaching this hand up and over, and feeling a nice stretch there. Good. Maybe your hand only comes to your knee. Totally fine. Ooh. This one every time gets me. I love it. Alright, we're gonna come down, we're gonna switch sides. So opposite leg is coming out, toe is pointing up. It's getting our inner thigh here, and then as we reach over, we're getting that nice stretch in our side body right here. A little bit of our lower back, opening up. Good. I like to think of open rather than turning in, pulling on my foot, using it as leverage to open up this way to get a nice stretch. Good. All right, we're gonna come back up. We are gonna come into a kneeling position. We're gonna stretch our hip flexors. So one foot is down, one foot is behind us. Your hip flexor is this muscle right here. They get super, super, super tight, especially when you're sitting a lot. What we're gonna do is, a lot of people tend to sink their hips forward here. I want you to pull back, and you should feel it right in the front of that thigh there, a little bit in your quad in the front of your leg. So pull back, hold that here. Good. All right, and we're gonna switch sides. So bring that opposite foot up. Same thing, don't think about sinking in your hips, but we're gonna pull back. So I feel that right in that hip flexor, right in my quad. I'm standing up nice and tall still, not rolling my shoulders, keeping good posture. Good, love this stretch, super important. All right, good. We are gonna take it up to standing. We are going to bring our hands behind our back, squeeze our shoulder blades together, and move our hands up and down. This feels really good to open up your chest. I love this stretch. And down. Awesome, and last one, we're just gonna stretch out those triceps, so arm comes up and overhead. Pull on that elbow. Good, often in those mountain climbers in your plank, you're using a lot of shoulder, a lot of tricep there. Really good to stretch out those muscles. Good, and other arm. I always like to check when I'm stretching. A lot of people tend to bend their back. We wanna tuck our hips under, squeeze the glutes, keep our core nice and tight so we've got a nice neutral rounding to our spine. Alrighty, and that is going to be everything for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys had an awesome workout. I'm super excited that you guys are on this program.